Hello and welcome back to Factorio Vanilla 1.0. In our last episode, we discovered that we had a lot of copper and plastic related issues getting onto the bus and having enough on the bus. So we spent a little bit of time working on copper, including tying in these additional belts that we had reserved here in as lower priority than the ones coming from the mine that we've had for ages. And then we also put in our balancer circuit here on the stations, so that each station was getting an equal number-ish of copper. But that doesn't solve the root problem with copper, and that is we don't have enough copper. And we also looked at the plastic, where we were only putting out red belts, and we needed blue here. And as you can see, we're not quite using 2 full blue belts. It's about 1.8, I think, is the amount we totally need. And we found a problem with that too, where we were not getting enough of the petroleum through because of the single pipe, and we needed to push more through. So now we actually have an abundance of both petroleum and light oil, which is good. And we now can do, to the point where we still have a ton of oil backed up here. So we didn't even need to set up this co-liquefaction. At least not yet. We'll see as the oil supplies dwindle. And of course we used a little trick here with the splitters to make sure that we push 2 red belts onto, most of 2 red belts onto 1 blue belt, so we have enough coal coming in here to the plastic setup. So now we're going to go out and set up another copper outpost. I did some scouting for copper, and we have 5.7 here, which isn't bad, but I'm looking at how far this is from this station, and the way the tracks are laid, it's quite far. I suppose I could put a little spur coming off of here somewhere, and then shooting across there, but I kind of don't want to. And then the rest of it is tiny little dots until we get out to, excuse me, here. But this station's really not any closer to this patch, rather. It's not really any closer to this. Taking damage. Yeah, this is going to happen a lot. Because we have behemoth spitters now. Then this one is to this. If you follow the route of the tracks, it's maybe a little bit closer. But it does have a little bit more. It's 7.8 million. There's 4.4 there, but that's a very small patch. So we'd have to be very, very... we have to get a lot of density in there, or possibly use speed modules in there. That one's pretty small too, so I think I'm going to go up here and get this one. So I'm here next to my my transport train. I suppose I could also use the Spidertron for this, but yeah. Spidertrons were fun when it came to running around doing battle, but for building, I don't see the point. You can't logistically load them up. I guess I should, speaking of the logistics, I should have loaded myself up before I left. Let's go back to the base quickly and load up on things like red belts. We need a few. How far are you going to take me out of the way? Oh, just right here. Oh, no, we're going to go out there. Okay. I need to put more of these turnarounds in periodically throughout the rail network. For my own purposes, not for the, at least not in general, for the automated trains, but for my own purposes. Yeah, I should have loaded myself up with, I guess, really just the red belts, and we don't need that many, so it shouldn't take too long. Actually, probably was pointless to come back. But I am going to run over here so that I can get closer to the mall in the time that it takes them to bring the stuff in to me, in order to save some time here. I might as well let them get everything else except maybe the modules, just because that's going to be some time, at least on the productivity side, that I don't want to spend. Everything else gotten? Yeah, okay, shut them off. The rest of the stuff can just go in the boxes. If it was mid-flight, that's fine. The productivity modules are way more needed in the green circuits right now because we're still 20 short. It's not too bad. but still more needed there. Okay, now for real, let's go out to that copper patch there. And so what I think I'll do is just put in a T-junction here, like we have been doing, and put the station maybe right out in here someplace. I think that'll work out fine. At least we're running on nuclear fuel now, so we can get places fast. And we have lots of braking research, so we stop very fast. Alright, so let's see. Rails, T-junction. Don't want all these lights placed. So we'll take some of them out. And then back to straight rail, slip it around so it's compatible. And then I think we'll just spin the station off right here. Do I want some sort of a parking area? I probably do. So I think what I'm going to do is I will build the station like over here. Yeah, I think I will. Build the station over there. And should I plan for a second one for this uranium or not? Maybe. There's that uranium there, but I'm not gonna, I don't have rails down there, so I'd have to do that same spur or something in order to get to that. So maybe. We only have 1.9 million left. I mean, uranium lasts forever, basically, but I suppose we can plan for 2. But I kind of wanted to do something, I guess, not dissimilar to this. But maybe more like this somehow. And I can have the miners go this way and then come down. I think like that'll work. And then I could just do another station here if I wanted to later. I'm going to take that out and put a curve directly in here. And I think I only need enough parking for like 1 extra train. So that should be good. Let's see. We have here. Goes to here. Yeah, that's good. Because effectively, this whole thing serves as parking. The only other option is if we do put that other station in here, we will want some parallel parking here probably, or at least possibly. So I could copy this bit like this and make a parking lot out of it, like that, kind of. And it only gives me 1 extra space, but... well, actually, wait a minute. Can I get that? That actually would give me 2 spaces. Yeah, that'll give me 2 spaces. That's better. I should move this down 1 more. Nope, 2 more. I can get a full train in there, and then the next train can just go and fit right there for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it won't fit entirely, but it's fine. And then take this out, put the curve in directly. This way. And that way. And then that can go there. Just to break up that block. And like I said, if we do add that extra station on here, then we can make it work. Okay, so this is not copper outpost 1, but it is copper outpost 2. 3. And then we need a train for this, and I should just go copy one of those other trains, like this one. Oh boy. Trains, not fuel. We'll keep the entities just for sanity's sake here. That corner's getting dangerous. That's getting really dangerous. I might have to figure out a way to get artillery train that far to clear these spiders here. Because I'm sure this is where it's coming from. Although they might be able to reach from here. Or I could just destroy all the biters and not worry about it. That could be an option too. Okay, let's grab now some mining. Not that one, because that one's got the stupid yellow belts in it. So does that one. Where's the last stuff we set up? Right here. This coal patch we're not even using because we're not doing coal liquefaction. You know what? Actually, let's do a bigger swath. Let's do like 3 by 2 maybe. There. Nope, nope, nope. There. Yeah, that was right. Okay, and it seems to come out about this far. And go down about... we'll go out all the way down. Actually, let me turn this off for just a moment. If I do that... Oh, I have bots coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 7. I guess that's okay. I can just make it an 8 to 4 balancer and call it a day. You go there, you go there. Not really a lot of point in fretting about it. Just do what you gotta do. Oh, that didn't destroy the cliff. And then this one will go right here like this. And that looks good. And then this goes. That's still needed. This goes. Let's not delete the cliff. We don't need to delete. I'm not attached to cliffs, but I also don't see the point in just wiping them out. I need an extra miner here. But just one. That's okay. This goes, this goes. That goes. That goes. That goes. And then we just need to do this for the station. And then up here for the mine. Okay, let's grab an 8 to 4 balancer. Bilka's red, 8 to 4. And 1, 2, 3. So like this here should be good. I'm gonna run out of red belts, I think. There. Nope, not the last one. And I should also be cognizant of the fact that I don't need all 8. So, this one... Who's the fullest? 36, 32. Okay, so this one here is the fullest. So I should shift this one over by 1, that one over by 1. And make the fullest one in the splitter by itself. Oh. And I could do an underground here. Really? 1 belt? I am 1 belt short. Well, it's right here. Actually, it's all right here. Let's just take all that out. Actually, I'm not 1 belt short. I'm many belts short because I haven't finished it yet. Let's do this stuff. And we have 6 belts left. Alright, I'm going to go back to the base then and get some more belts. I think I'll drive to the mall spot as opposed to the ore spot. Yeah, that's really messy there. Really messy. Who has that larger range? Oh, this one. Duh. Further out range, not larger. I forgot to put the extra one out there. So I think the fix for this area, other than killing the biters, would be to actually landfill a little bit out here. and then extend this down a little bit further so that they so that there's more lasers out here where these biters are coming in at. But I don't know that I can really be bothered to do that. Oh, requests on. So I think I would just go out and kill them with firepower. So while we're waiting for the logistic bots, how many logistic bots do I have? Should I get more? I have 1,000 logistics bots. Where are they all at? What are they doing? This is why you don't want large logistics networks, folks. Oh, because they're all hauling blue circuits and whatnot to here. And the solar panels and accumulators and stuff here. So every however many minutes, 100 or 308 bots jump up and fly over here and put stuff in this box, but then they don't fly back. They just dock themselves into like this, yeah, 350 in here, into this, and then 308 from over here do the same trip, and they only go back when there's none over here. They're all over here again. Yeah. Oh, we're down to just a... yeah, one light up there and one more module. Nice. And I'm requesting them again, aren't I? Yes, I am. Okay, let's turn this off. I'm going to dump these out into the network. Come and get them. Thank you. They're gone. Good. Okay. And then I can get them once I come back and there's actually stuff there to get. It's like a supply. Yeah, same kind of area. They're just damaging the walls now, but still. It's not a great situation. Excuse me. Thank you. That light is flashing that it's needed because it's in a logistics network right here. There you go. Okay, I should probably balance this belt just for posterity's sake. It doesn't really matter, but it also doesn't hurt. And I'm just going to do a simple balancer here because they're all on one side. We know they're all on one side, so we can just do the simple balancer. And then let's take 4 belts this way. You go in there. 3 belts this way. Let's do the last 2 on my own. That's too far, but I will fix it anyway. You all can go in there. Now we need fuel on this train. Do I have any fuel on me? Not. I have some solid fuel on me. I suppose you can have some solid fuel. That'll be good enough for now. Instead of going to copper outpost 1, you need to go to copper outpost 3. There. And until you're full. And while you're sitting here filling up, I want to copy you. Keep the entities, the trains, not the train fuel. Okay, now I can take this belt out. We didn't need. And yeah, I knew those were there, but it wouldn't help me. I wouldn't have had enough anyway. So is there an issue with one of these? Yes, there is. This one and this one are both flagging a little. Because they're both going into the same splitter. Yeah. Okay, so we should rearrange these a little bit. This one should go there. And this one should go here. Like this. No. Like this. I'm going to do this to drain it out. And then do it right. There. That'll help because then you have a very sparse belt with a fuller belt coming through. And then this one could use a balancing too. Did I just do a lazy balancer? Or should I do a fancier balancer? I think I would just do a lazy balancer. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll do enough. And that train's gone. Good. Paste. Place. And then you need fuel as well. I probably don't need to put 50 in each of those because they're going to get some good fuel in a little bit here. That's okay. And it's filling up well. Really as long as these belts are full-ish, everything should be fine. But it helps to try and balance the inputs just a little bit. If you can. And we're compressing. I mean, we're taking enough miners for, let's see, 183. Actually, that's only enough miners for about 3 belts. 3.5 or something. So if it was managed a little bit better, maybe using blue belts or something, it might go a little bit better. But it's because this one is so sparse that it's not balancing well. Oh, you're back. Okay, good. Then let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to base. And we can see how well... yeah, there. We can see how well the copper is doing now at the base. And I purposely didn't want to reveal it to myself. Alright, there should be a bot coming to fix those things. Okay, so now we have... Let's check our signaling, actually. So we should have a train in Station 2, which we do. And we have one... No. Oh, they rearranged. So now Station 2 is the fullest. Station 1 is the emptiest. So Station 1 should be filled up next. It's green. The other ones are not green. Station 1 is green. Here it comes. Excellent. And then as these trains hopefully catch up with the demand here at the base, then they will slow down a little bit in terms of the time, or they'll actually start sitting around a little bit. This one should go into Station 3. Yep. Excellent. Our control circuit seems to be working well enough. It's not perfect, and this is more or less the same circuit I used in my Mosaic Grid series on Twitch. That's archived here on YouTube as well, but it's not a perfect circuit, but it handles the largest percentage of issues, and for me, for the way I play, that's good enough. Let's see. Can we get a train for Station 2 before it runs out? Are we using all of these belts? Yeah, because we pulled 2 of them out. Okay. Those 2 in the middle aren't moving. Oh, because those are the ones going here. And those aren't going to move as long as this is full. Okay. Station 2. There we go. But I think the overall, like if you tallied up all those 3 numbers... see here, train just pulled into wait now. Because Station 2 is still the emptiest. Now it's not anymore. Station 1 now is, so it'll pull into Station 1. Excellent. So it kind of would be nice if that train would pull into the emptiest empty station, the emptiest unoccupied station. But that would be a more complex circuit, and it's kind of an I can't be bothered kind of situation. All right, so now Station 2 is the lowest, so the next train that comes in will go there. Except that's iron. But as long as they stay reasonably full, as long as they have a steady supply, that the belts aren't being drawn faster than they are being provided to, then it doesn't really matter. But those numbers, the total number is definitely growing. So that's the point, or that's the objective of this, is that total number there that's right now about 25K is going to keep is growing it's averaging more and more over time. And that's all we can hope for. Yeah, I'm not surprised stone's not using that much. So we'll see when the next train pulls in. Here it is. And it goes into station 1. So we had 26K at that time. So it's growing slowly. As long as it grows, it's fine. So now we need to look at what's going on elsewhere with the base here. Are we producing enough of everything? This is backing up, so that's good. The issue now is low-density structures. And the issue there is copper plates. And is that issue going to be solved now? Or do I need more copper? These are coming through at basically a breakneck speed. Let's look at the overall plan for copper here. We do actually need more than 4 red belts of copper here. Maybe? If I take out the green circuits. If nothing else is using copper, we need 5.4 red belts of copper. So actually this isn't enough copper. Actually, I do need these other 2 belts here going someplace where we don't have room for them to smelt more copper for the bus. And what I can do with that is I can just make like 2 of the belts blue, or even all 4 of them blue for that matter, and just feed all 6 red belts onto 4 blue belts. I think that's the math is right for that. Let's try that out. 30 times 6 is 180. 45 times 4 is 180. Yep. So I can just feed 6 onto 4, and we should be good. Kind of like what we did here, only having 2 of these extra feeder belts instead of just 1. So that means we need to do some work. And we'll need to rearrange these belts. We do have 2 more spaces for belts here, so that's good. But we'll get the base spots working on a plan here first on how to landfill this in enough. Can we fit 2 smelters here, first of all? That is the key thing here. No, we are 1 tile too short. 1 tile off. How about here? How about if I do it like this and feed them out the top end? That would work. Just reverse the center belt. Can I do it up here instead? I can. If I get rid of this power pole, well, not get rid of. But if I move this power pole over here. Oh, that's connecting to there. That's good. Can I get them in here? Not exactly. Is that as far as it can reach? Yeah. So they do kind of need to be down there. Yeah, we'll put them down here. And then I'm just going to reverse this this output belt. I figured they would come in fast. Didn't have anything else to do. And then we'll just go underground here to right there. And this one can come in like this. And these are backward, but that's fine. We can fix that easily enough. Let's see. It doesn't matter where the splitters go because, yeah. Put them there. Goes that way. This flips. This goes this way. Flip. This goes here, there, there. Now let's move this over some. I think I just did like 1 more space though. And then split here, take that out. Actually, this doesn't need to be here at all. End of the line for sure. This can come in from here, from here, and here. that fuel in there. That way it's ready to go. We are connected to power via over here, I guess. It's not the greatest connection, but it'll work. And now let's bring in those other 2 belts of copper. Good thing we unloaded 12 of them, and we only thought we needed 10. So I still have this arrangement. Let's bring these out like this, and that goes there. Turn, turn. Go down here. Whoa! Watch out for the coastline there, Wally. And here. And then I'll run into there. Turn, 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 turn. Can't reach. Turn, turn. Sorry. Sorry, bots. Return to base. Excuse me. Goes here. Turn, turn, go. This goes here. If we come down here and run on the belt. There you go. That's thinking, Wally. Turn, turn, turn. Nope. Turn, turn. Okay, so these 2 are just going to come down this way now. Yeah, that's fine. I could get the anti-belt movement tool thingy, but that's fine. Copy that, put it there, and there, there, and we'll do that one differently. That way I don't have to do it. Needs to be also taken care of. There. This one I will do manually. And this one I will do manually. And then I'm going to squiggle these over, I think. Okay, you come down this way, in there, and you come down this way, in a straight line, over to here. Okay, now we should be making stuff and things. And then this can go, this can go. What if we bring them together here? And let's do this down here, though. Same with you. I don't remember where that is exactly. Do that there. We go there and there. There and there, and then I gotta figure this out. Alright, take this part out here. Except for that. Oh well, too late now. That one too. Give me this stuff back. You go there, and you're good. Alright, now, from this point forward, these need to be blue belts. So, let's get the upgrade planner out. And we will say that this bit, there. There. Thank you, autosave. There, and those, and this. What I get for not checking my numbers properly. Here. That there. Because so much copper is used here at the end of the bus. I don't know where that one's from. I think I talked about that before. I don't know what that is, but it's obviously not needed anymore. That goes there, there, and yeah, I could cut these off. But that's fine. Alright. So that should help the situation. And then I need to figure out the best way to do this balancer. I don't know that I want to do a balancer. So let me cut these off, actually. Cut them off back here. Pick that up, too. And then I think I just want to weave them together. So we'll go like... Actually, let's take these back to here. split. Yeah, they can be split with those. That would need to be blue. Request a few blue splitters, just a few. So this one would go here. And this one could come out there, and this one would meet it. Like that. I can do that like that. Even better. Okay, where's those blue guys at? That's good? Okay. Cancel that order. Do this one. This one. Not that one. This one. So that can go there, and then this can weave in. Like that. And then we have a blue belt. Comes out here, out here, out here, and out here. That crazy enough for everyone? I hope so. Basically, I'm saying these two belts here, we split them in half, and they each provide... Oh, we're low on blue belts. They each provide a little bit of copper, or half their copper supply to each of the through belts that are coming from these other four. You could do it a bunch of different ways. I suppose I could have split some of these and blah, blah, blah. And we consumed too many blue belts. And I can't set priority here unless I request the blue belts, which I suppose I could. Give me the blue belts. And then I let my bots do the work, like this. That, though, should be a blue belt. Alright, so now we have 4 blue belts of copper. Is that going to satisfy all of our demand for copper? And it's going to take it a while to get there, of course. But we will have to see. I like doing crazy stuff like this, though. And that one, it's kind of fun. Like, it's controlled spaghetti. Like, it's totally insane, but it's also kind of a neat thing to be able to do. So with 4 full blue belts, we only needed 3.6 blue belts. So that should satisfy that. And so I think I'm going to let this go. Let it feed itself here. Let the bots finish building the last of the blue belts here that we didn't really need down here. And then we will come back to the base and in the next episode and see where else we might be lacking some sort of a supply, some sort of an item, and then assuming that we have achieved what's intended to be achieved here, then we will move on to something new. And that's something new I would like feedback on. I'm looking at a few different ideas, and you can leave your feedback here in the comments section, or you can join me on Discord, which is there's a link to it in the description of this video also. Let me know what you think. Should I play an overhaul mod such as Factorio 2? Should I do something that's more like a design challenge, something like a Ribbon World? Or do you have other ideas for me? What would you like to see next in Factorio? I think Factorio is going to stay here on YouTube for at least one more series before we go back to Twitch. So, whatever you want for this series, I would like to be able to provide it, or for the next series, I should say. So let me know what you think, and also, for that matter, let me know if you think that I should continue with we're launching another rocket, or if I should continue and do some outposting here, if that's something you really would like to see, because we could outpost, iron and copper smelting. We could outpost green circuits making. It's kind of what you want to see. So let me know, of course, what you want to see, and then we can talk about the next episode. So leave your comments or join me on Discord. But for now, thanks for joining me for this episode, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye for now.